Mind you, there are reports of people saying getting stung by this thing is actually worse than being put in the ground.
Did we just witness a man go, yes, world's most painful plant, let me brush against it? No, we don't do this.
This particular incident came from a man who accidentally used one of the plant leaves as toilet.
No! No! Hello, hello, hello. This was live streamed on Twitch and edited for YouTube. Today we are going to be reacting to some more Parz. I can never pronounce the name right because I can't.
English, motherfucker!
I struggled to get through the last lot because I don't like bugs.
4 inches of 8-legged menace to the animal kingdom. That isn't even the best part. See,
That's why I ended on Neil the Seal.
we all still truly love him.
I love Neil the Seal. But today we're going to get through a few more. As someone who has relocated to Australia, I don't like learning about more things in Australia. It makes me wish to leave. But here we are again, looking at more creepy crawlies. Let's get into it. This one is called The Animal That Fooled Australia. Let's see what animal fooled Australia.
They were being attacked by aliens. But what was actually causing it is so much funnier. This is a wallaby. The kangaroo's vertically challenged little cousin. Now,
Look
to
at
get
the
a little more
wallabies, they're so
specific,
cute.
this is a Bennett's wallaby, native
Bennett's
to my
wallaby.
home state of Tasmania.
Oh, yeah, Tasmania.
And that location is very important to the story.
Okay,
Tassie is home to a lot of things. Beautiful views, a seal with a felony record,
Seal!
and the nut. However, one
yes,
thing
the
they
nut.
tend to leave off the tourism brochures is drugs.
Yeah, that's generally not included in tourism.
Tasmania is the world's largest exporter of illegal opium, the main ingredient in opioid painkillers like morphine, with this one tiny island producing 50% of global supply. Now, opium comes from poppy
That's a
milk,
lot.
and to get poppy milk, you need to milk poppies.
Yep.
And to produce that 50% of global supply, Tasmanian farmers grow huge fields of these things across the north of the state. However, because throwing these flowers into a crafting table gives you f***ing narcotics, these fields are legally required to be under extremely tight security.
You know what, that makes
which
sense,
is why
as it
these
should
same
be.
poppy farmers became extremely confused when f***ing crop circles showed up in the plant equivalent of a fucking Town Hall 9 Clash of Clans base. They were understandably absolutely fucking bewildered by
they
this,
would be
and some
confused.
people even thought it was aliens. So to figure out whether or not it was a Halo Elite drawing this shit, they set up some cameras. And
Makes
what
sense, yeah.
they
Five Nights
saw
at Freddy's session.
was this little shit breaking into the field, eating the milk-filled buds, getting absolutely f***eyed, and then hopping in circles until he passed the f*** out. They thought the f***ing Covenant were invading, and it was a drink-driving wallaby.
It was just a wallaby that faced out of its mind. Fucking crop circle. Oh my god, that is so fucking... Top tier, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Not scared, happy with wallabies. Okay. This one is called The World's Most Painful Plant. Sounds both intriguing, yet kind of scary, because it does so far look like a normal leaf. What does this leaf do? There's a fly on it. I wonder if that fly's in pain. Look at that little fly there.
Touching this plant will put you in the hospital. I'm dying. This is the Gimpy plant, a piece of foliage native to the land down under. And surprising no one, not only is the thing venomous, it is in fact the most painful plant on the planet. Because yeah, no, of course, man, even the fucking leaves down here have a problem with me.
Of course the leaves do.
Rainforests of
Everything has
northern
that to do, yeah.
These hell bushes are covered in tiny hairs that upon closer inspection aren't hairs at all and are actually thousands of hypodermic needles waiting to stab you and break off inside your skin if you so much as brush them. Once inside you, these needles will inject you with, I am not kidding, neurotoxin and cause absolutely excruciating pain. I mean, like comedic levels of pain.
Why?
With one person describing it as being covered in hot acid and electrocuted, and another woman saying that it was straight up more painful than childbirth and she'd given birth 4 times. And the fucked up part is, the neurotoxin isn't even lethal. So this spiteful of a plant is hurting you purely for the love of the game. Mind you, there are reports of people saying getting stung by this thing is actually worse than being put in the ground. This is because Groot's little hellspawn cousin...
I'm so sorry. Was he just doing that willingly on his skin? Did we just witness a man go, yes, world's most painful plant, let me brush against it? No! We don't do this. Don't touch the poisonous plants. That's Coyote Peterson. I don't know who that is. I don't know. I mean, he can do whatever he wants. I'm not going to dictate what someone else does. But I personally would not touch this plant. I'm allergic to grass, let alone a plant that already wants to kill me. Doesn't want to kill you, just wants to make you wish you were dead. Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, I'm so sorry. It wishes you suffering and agony. It wishes you a bad fucking time.
Here can continue hurting you for literal years.
Yes.
After being
Hold up.
stung.
I retract my previous statement.
Those thousands of little hypodermic needles are actually made out of silicon, meaning your body can't break them down. And with how thin they are, your skin will usually close up over the top of them, meaning that these neurotoxin-emitting slivers can sit inside your skin for literal years, releasing more neurotoxin any time that they're moved or disturbed. This constant, chronic, agonizing pain is so unbelievably bad that there have even been records of, trying not to get banned here, people Alt F4ing existence to make it stop. This particular incident came from a man who accidentally used one of the plant leaves as toilet.
No! No! No, just no.
This particular incident came from a man who accidentally used one of the plant leaves as toilet paper. I don't think it gets much worse.
No, it doesn't get much worse.
Toxin to the nuts.
No, I'm sorry. It does not get much worse than that. That sounds awful. That sounds... Wombat! Sorry, I got very distracted very quickly.
Look at the cute wombat.
Look at him. He's adorable. This one is called Wombats Are Tanks. Gib. I want one. I want a pat one. So fucking cute. ADHD much? Hey, you're right. But hey. Look at a little face, okay.
Wombats defend themselves by throwing it back. But to understand how the fuck they actually do it, you're going to need to learn a little bit about them first. You see, Australia is home to 3 species of these bad boys.
Okay,
all
3 different ones.
Adorable, and very importantly, all being burrowers, meaning they dig out a nice little hole for themselves and the family to live in, because like the rest of us, they can't afford a fucking house in this economy.
Honestly, living in a hole is so much cheaper.
3 meters in length, but despite being small, they are built like fucking tanks. Weighing in at a chunky ass 35 kilos.
Oh damn, he a thick boy.
Shit you not. They have a top speed of 40k an hour.
They speedy thick boys. Look at them go.
Now, the fact that they can nearly get booked in a school zone, coupled with them being a tank class marsupial, forms the start of their defense strategy. So you see, a fun fact about wombat anatomy is they spect all their defense points into their ass. Rather than having fat and muscle, a wombat's cheeks are made out of 4 thick plates of fused cartilage, making it extremely solid.
Damn.
And this Kevlar BBL allows for the fucking funniest defense mechanism I have ever seen on an animal.
Cheeks.
Basically, if a predator tracks down Mr. Wombat to his burrow, it'll stick its head in and start trying to dig him out. In response, the wombat will line his ass up with the tunnel door, chuck the gear shifter into reverse, and fucking floor it backwards up the tunnel into his aggressor, slamming his ass into its head. The impact then squashes the predator between his steel cheeks and the roof of the burrow, straight up crushing its skull like a Mortal Kombat fatality. I cannot make this shit up.
Damn! He got them dumpy trucks that do actual damage. The more I learn, the more I realize I don't know, which obviously makes sense. But I did not know that he had damn steel cakes. Okay. Arachnophobia warning. Do not watch if no like spiders. This spider can remove your limbs. Okay.
This spider can remove your limbs.
I don't like how he's looking at me.
But how? Introducing the brown recluse, native to the United States of America, and a prime example of don't judge a book by its cover.
It instantly made my
despite only
hair
coming in at a huge 2 centimeters in length and rocking the spider equivalent of default character customization, this little is a level 500 rot build that gives Melania a run for her money.
No.
You see, a bite from
You see a spider, I see an edible treat. I don't want to eat spiders. I'm good, thanks.
With you accidentally stepping foot onto his private property, causing him to exercise his Second Amendment rights.
Yes, of course.
But considering a spider can't really hold a gun, he's going to settle on biting your ass.
Okay, yeah.
Now, that initial bite's pretty painless. You smack him away, all's well. There is just
Until it isn't.
one small problem.
Until it isn't.
Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of necrotic venom coursing through your
not
veins.
not necrotic.
Does nothing. You walk back to your house, the bite starts to sting a little more. You feel sick. The wound swells, and the blood vessels around the bite burst,
Nope.
turning it a deep red.
Nope.
Over the next few days, that colour shifts from red to purple to black.
Oh,
as
black,
the
no,
venom literally
fully necrotic.
destroys and kills the surrounding tissue in a process called necrosis. This causes the skin to
We don't need to
literally
Google that. No one needs to
rot
Google that.
and fall off of your body.
No!
And if you don't catch it in time, that rot's gonna spread. If you're lucky, it'll only make
I like
you
my skin
violently
on my
ill
body.
and leave permanent scarring. If you're unlucky, it just keeps spreading.
No, I like my skin on my
Starts
bodies.
to destroy your blood cells and shut your organs down. Now, there's kind of only one solution to that, but you weren't using that arm anyway, right?
No, we didn't need that arm. Apparently not. You evil little f***. Get out of here. No. Alright, we're fine. That didn't make me crash out a little bit or spiral a little bit, and I'm not thinking about spiders right now. Are you thinking about spiders? I'm not. This one is cruel. This isn't a spider. Good start. It's a snake. I don't mind snakes. I think geckos are scary little beans who I couldn't get into my office last night because there was a little gecko on my door and he scared me too much, so I just sat there and waited for him to move on with his life. But I don't mind snakes as long as they're not in my vicinity.
This isn't a spider. It's a snake. Introducing the Iranian spider-tailed horned viper. As the name suggests, native
He's
to
kinda
Iran.
cool,
And you're all
though.
probably wondering why the f this snake has decided to attach a cosplay of the average Australian resident to his tail. The answer is food.
Food,
You see,
makes sense.
Every known snake species is a predator. Some eat Bambi, others eat Remy, and the spider tail, not unlike myself, absolutely fucking loves
at him.
KFC.
He's
But the
like got
birds
fucking
famously
scales, like
tend
horn
to
scales.
fly. And last I checked, nope ropes don't have wings. So how does this viper get his zinger box? The answer is again, food. You see, birds eat insects, and the spider tail knows this. So rather than trying to chase his prey down,
Makes sense.
This lazy fucker has evolved the evolutionary equivalent of DoorDash. You see, when a viper feels like a meal, it'll start the hunt by finding a nice rocky outcrop to curl up on like a couch.
Yep.
And
Can
due
someone
to
get me somewhere
camouflage on
comfy?
these scales, this snake becomes practically invisible.
Yeah, I couldn't really see him until the fucking bird grabbed him.
Once he's nice and cozy, he begins to slowly wiggle his tail back and forth in front of his face, perfectly mimicking the motion of an insect. Think of this as him
Yeah,
placing
look at it.
his
It looks so
vertebrae.
much like a spider.
Meanwhile, up in the air, our undercooked chicken tender is flying around when, holy shit, a free meal!
Damn.
What a delectable bug, just sitting there on that rock. And so, Tweety Birdie swoops down to grab himself an insect Happy Meal. And
You know.
just as he's about to reach his meal, this isn't a spider.
That's so cool.
It's
That's such a cool, evolution. I like him. He's cool. You're scared of geckos, but not snakes? Why? The way they scuttle, their little feces going up the wall, I don't like. No. Oh, fuck. That one wasn't as bad as the first one. Not loving the brown recluse. The snake is cool. The snake is cool. I stand by that. The necrosis spider was native to America. Fuck that spider. I was so glad it wasn't here.